Hello, ladies and gentlemen. U.S. has banned Americans from traveling to Burkina Faso. Is the U.S. preparing to invade Burkina Faso militarily? Africans, we need to be vigilant because history has taught us things started like this in Libya. Join with me in this video where we are going to explore the truth behind this banning statement of Americans from traveling to Burkina Faso. Welcome. Yes, welcome back, dear lovely family, friends, fellow Africans. That is about travel advisory level 4 released by the United States of America through its embassy in Burkina Faso that do not travel to Burkina Faso due to terrorism, crime, and kidnapping. But let us now see how this is going to affect Burkina Faso. And this comes few days after U.S. general accused Burkina Faso's President Captain Ibrahim Traoré of using gold for protecting himself. These two things happening simultaneously. First, U.S. general accused Captain Traoré that he's using a national gold reserve to protect himself, and then U.S. embassy released a statement to stop Americans from traveling to Burkina Faso. How this is going to affect Burkina Faso's economy? We know that tourism is a source of income in many African countries, including Burkina Faso. So through these statements or this banning, it means tourists from America will not go to Burkina Faso. And we know recently Captain Ibrahim Traoré has attracted many tourists, many Africans. And for me, I think this is focusing on black people. We have seen many Africans in US traveling to Burkina Faso. So this is a threat to black people, Africans, Americans to go to Burkina Faso. This is just like a warning to them that do not go to Burkina Faso. I've seen Madam Ambassador Dr. Alkana Chomboli went to Burkina Faso. She met with Captain Ibrahim Traoré. She said openly that they have been told lies about Burkina Faso. They have been told that do not go to Burkina Faso. Those are not my words. Those are words of Ambassador Dr. Alkana Chomboli. They were told that do not go to Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is not safe. But Ambassador and her team decided to go to Burkina Faso. They traveled from Ouagadougou to other cities and they didn't get any consequence. Yes, we know there is terrorism, but not in every places, because terrorism and terrorists are everywhere in this world. If you go to Russia, you go to America, you find these things. Crimes are there. Kidnapping are there. But black Americans, black people from the Caribbean, this is like stopping them. We need to think beyond the box. Just imagine, within a short time, when U.S. General released a statement, said a statement that Traoré is using God to protect himself, then a few days after, U.S. Embassy released the same statement to stop Americans from traveling to Burkina Faso. And that's why we're asking, maybe there's hidden agenda, because they know maybe if you can say like this, people will fear to go to Burkina Faso. Because we know, things like this happened to Libya. When African leaders are in board, already in plane, to go to Tripoli, they were told that do not go to Libya. There's something else there. There's no good thing there. Go back. Then African leaders went back. Then what next? Gaddafi was removed from power under our watch. So, and this is what happened. So right now we see that people have been told do not go to Burkina Faso. What if Burkina Faso needs our help? Captain Traore need our help, that we need to go to Burkina Faso to help Captain Traore. It means we have been already told that do not go to Burkina Faso to help Burkina Faso. As Africans, we need to think beyond, to think without the box. This is our travel advisor level 4, but we must think beyond of this, how this is going to affect Africans, Burkina Faso, and what is the impact of this. That's why I'm asking. Just imagine if there's Americans who want to go to Burkina Faso and investing, because as I said, Captain Traore has attracted many Africans. Black people have been attracted to go to Burkina Faso. But if you hear things like this, it means you fear to go to Burkina Faso. You feel at any time you lose your life. So you will not go to Burkina Faso. If you will not go to Burkina Faso, it means we continue to stay away from Burkina Faso or any African country. And that is how people are using this information to make sure that people are not coming together, people are not connecting. And the question is, if our friends, America, that we do business together with African nations, know all these things, why America does not help or support the government of Burkina Faso to arrest these people who are causing trouble, who are going to conduct crimes, kidnapping? Why America is not supporting or exposing these people? Because already America has information. And if you have information, it means you know. To release this statement, it means you know. You cannot release a fake news. You cannot release something that you are not sure. It means America, through its embassy, is sure about these issues. But the question is, why not Americans helping? Or America help Burkina Faso to arrest these people? But America is releasing statement to its citizens that do not come to Burkina Faso. Do not come and investing in Burkina Faso. Do not come and visit Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is not a safe place. Do you agree? Do you agree? For me, this is a wake-up call to all of us to understand the reality that Africans, there's no one who is responsible for our life. No one is responsible to our future. We need to be responsible to our future. We need to protect one another. We need to protect our leaders, our future. Yes, this should be a wake-up call to all of us that there's terrorism, we know, there's crime, there's kidnapping. This is a wake-up call. But also this is making people excited. You know, one thing that is shocking me is that these things happening even before the foiled coup attempt. You remember last week there's a foiled coup in Burkina Faso. This statement released before. So it means the intelligence has this information. But why don't they help? Maybe they helped. But all in all, I see this like the way people want to separate Captain Ibrahim Traoré with other people. Because if some Africans who are maybe in South Africa want to travel to Burkina Faso, will fear. If some Africans who are in Ghana want to travel to Burkina Faso, will fear to go to Burkina Faso. They will think that if they will go there, the country is under terrorism, under attack, under crime, kidnapping. So this is like a technique to isolate Captain Ibrahim Traoré. So we need to look very, very, very keenly, to watch and to go deep when people are saying things like this. We need to go deep, because if we follow these things, we are going to isolate Captain Ibrahim Traoré. We are going to leave our hero alone. So do not allow other people to dictate us. Because in Burkina Faso, there's some people who are living there. So just imagine if these people are being removed. What about Burkina Faso? What's the future of Burkina Faso? So the future of Burkina Faso, it needs all of us. It needs all Africans to protect the generations and people of Burkina Faso. Not only Burkina Faso, the entire continent, all black people, we need to protect one another. I know we lack unity as Africans because of division. We have been divided. We have been manipulated. Sometimes we fed each other the lies. But all in all, what is important for us right now is to come together. And you may ask why these things are happening in Burkina Faso. Why to Captain Ibrahim Traoré? Why every time Captain Ibrahim Traoré? What is behind Captain Ibrahim Traoré? What they want from Captain Ibrahim Traoré? Maybe because he's young? No, because of the vision. People don't want people with vision. And that's why always people with ideas has no power. And those who have power have no idea. But this time, we need to power the idea. We need to power Captain Ibrahim Traoré. And Captain Ibrahim Traoré can be powered by fellow Africans around the globe, around the world. Kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, I'm waiting to hear from you. What is your perspectives? What is your thought on this? What, as Africans, we can do to stop these things, terrorism, crime, and kidnapping. You know, one day I said, and I call my fellow young people, that it's we young people who are participating in all these things. If you talk about terrorism, crime, these things are not done by children. These things are not done by elders or old men and women. These things have been done by we Africans, especially young people. We are the ones who are doing all these things because we are so energetic, we are so powerful, we can be sent from one place to another. So we must stop being sent by other people for the benefit of them. Because if Africa is going to be destroyed, it's me and you who are going to be affected. And people will say, I told you, you see Africans are not loyal to each other. Africans are people who can destroy everything. So we need to make proud of ourselves. You see, we need to make proud of ourselves. And we can make proud of ourselves if we can do what is good and right. If we can choose to do things that is good and right. And it is possible. It needs our decision as young people. Young people in this continent, we have the responsibilities to change this continent. Not to change leaders, to change continent. From leadership, economic development, we need to see our participation. Right now, our participation is very, very low. Young people, let us stop being used by politicians, by other people, by being paid small amount of money to destroy our continent. Let us think about the future generation. Because if we don't protect our Africa, don't think that there's someone who will come and protect our Africa. The coming generation will suffer the way we have been suffered. So we need to create a better future for our mother continent, Africa. Africa needs us, and Africa is waiting to see from us, to strive from us. We are responsible to watering the plant called Africa, where our grandchildren will enjoy the shades and the fruits of this plant. So up to that, family, friends, fellow Africans, I have no more. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your participation. But one thing that is very important for you is to share this video to our fellow brothers and sisters in different parts of the world. Let's come together. Let's unite. Let's love one another. Africa means love, peace, and unity. But Africans with love, peace, unity, without economic freedom is nothing. While we preach love, peace, and unity, we must seek economic freedom. So after that, stay in power. See you next time. Thank you.
Thank you, Africa, Mama Africa. Oh, yeah. You make African great. Thank you, freedom. Thank you, Africa.